Aliens and UFOs, you might think of ET or even a poor cow getting abducted by a giant flying saucer. To date, zero scientific evidence has been found of extraterrestrial life, but that doesn't stop the search. Glocalities did a study from November 28, 2025, surveying over 26,000 people across 24 countries. They questioned whether people believe in aliens. They found that 47% believe that there is extraterrestrial life. In her 2021 statistical article, 1/3 of Americans believe in aliens, Catherine Buchholz states 33% of US adults said that they believe that alien spacecraft have been among some UFO sightings in the past. There are thousands of movies that feature aliens, only feeding into the conspiracy. Many questions arise when talking about aliens, such as what will they look like, or who do we send to meet them? While both are good questions, we don't really know the answer. I want to tell you what the best evidence of aliens is, what we might do if we encounter them, and how accurate are movie depictions. Extraterrestrial evidence. Bob Lazar was a self-proclaimed physicist. He built jet-powered cars. Allegedly, he worked in Area 51 as an engineer, working on one of 9 flying saucers. In the 2021 Nevada Current article, UFOs, the Pentagon, and the Enigma of Bob Lazar, Glenn Micro, Lazar claimed that he'd been part of a team hired by the government to reverse engineer the craft. He claimed that the saucer ran on a fuel called Moscovium, which was not yet discovered at the time. Many people believe he lied about his past. Lazar said that he attained a master's in physics from MIT and that he had a master's in electronics at Caltech. Both of the rumors were debunked by professors and students. In 2003, students found that Moscovium was not stable as fuel. The reason this is important is because 1, it gave the public something to believe in. 2, it wasn't debunked till later. People were incredibly interested in Lazar's story, and then the government shut him down. The new movie S4, The Bob Lazar Story, shares his experience. Number 2, Barack Obama. On a podcast in February, the former president said that he believed aliens were real, but that he hadn't seen evidence of them during his presidency. He clarified a week later that in this vast world, aliens must be real. President Trump claimed that Obama released classified information. With Trump telling the public Obama released classified info, it makes people think that aliens are definitely real. Number 3 is Travis Walton. In 1975, Walton was a part of a logging crew that had a job in Arizona. Walton and 5 other friends saw a beam of light and they stopped their truck. Travis went to check it out and was reportedly abducted by the light. His friends drove off in fear. The story was later published, and Walton and the crew were paid $3,000 for the story. But it raised question. Conspiracy debunkers claim they made the story up to get out of the job, or that the light came from a nearby lighthouse. 5 movies and documentaries, along with 2 books, have been made on the Travis Walton story. If the story was true, it brings up a question. Alien encounter. A fun question to ask is who would we send to greet the aliens if they showed up? Many people say scientists like Neil deGrasse Tyson, or politicians/leaders such as a president. There are also fun answers like Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama was deemed alien-like by the NBA. His 7'5" stature with an 8-foot wingspan already caused a problem. Pair that with his guard-like shooting and ball handling, and you have something a professional league has never seen before, the extraordinary, much like aliens. Theo Von. Theo Von is such a character, and you might even confuse the aliens. His lingo is unparalleled to anyone and confuses humans who speak the same language. It would simply be entertaining. Number 3 is Mr. Bean. His silent and physical comedy transcends language barriers. He is so cool that the aliens would immediately think that humans rip. While those are fun, there may not be a correct answer. Another question is, what language would they speak? Would they even know how to speak English? Or would we even be able to communicate with them at all? Galileo said that math is a universal language, and that could be the way to somehow communicate. Fiction usually shows telepathy, sending telepathic signals, universal translators, such as in Star Trek, or galactic-based language, such as in Star Wars. In the 2026 movie, Project Hail Mary, Ryan Gosling's character, Ryland Grace, meets an alien. He tries to communicate with math and numbers, and it somehow works. Brings up movie depictions. Movie depictions of extraterrestrial life usually vary between little green men and towering predators. In the 2021 the Guardian article, How Pop Culture Shaped Our Understanding of Aliens, Adrian Horton states, these depictions often mirror societal anxieties and aspirations of the times. Meaning whatever is happening in the world can reflect in movies, such as potential nuclear warfare, or in Project Hail Mary, global warming, with the Petrova line destroying the sun and the earth turning extremely cold. Deanna Walsh Pasulka, who is a professor of philosophy and religion at the University of North Carolina and author of American Cosmic UFOs, Religion, Technology, said UFO-themed entertainment generally falls into two categories: hostile aliens, as in the Independence Day, and benevolent, world-expanding encounters like in Steven Spielberg's E.T., the Extraterrestrial. In the 1982 film E.T., it showed a smaller creature giving this alien wrinkly skin, long neck, and long fingers, and a short body. E.T. was also a friendly alien. The franchise Alien went for a predator approach. It was more human-like, with long limbs and walked on 2 feet. It had extraterrestrial qualities like an obtuse-shaped head and a mouthful of teeth. The 2026 film Project Hail Mary did something completely different. They made an alien out of metal or rock of sorts. They explained it was a solid form of the gas xenon. Rocky the alien was almost spider or dog-like. While we don't know what aliens look like, scientists have a good guess. In the 2026 BBC science-focused magazine, What Would Alien Life Actually Look Like?, Miko Tavlovich states they could range from large, hardy, multi-limbed creatures on a high-gravity worlds to balloon-like organisms floating in thick, gaseous atmospheres. It completely depends on the environment they live in. To conclude, this speech explained the evidence we have on aliens, what we might do if we encounter them, or how accurate movie depictions are. The general public still does not know what aliens look like or how they act, or if they're even real. That is the fun of conspiracy theories. They give this world something to believe in, whether it's crazy or not. Extraterrestrial life is fascinating to think about, and the thought of not being alone in this universe can be frightening. Just remember what Epictetus said, your mind is your only limit. Thank you.